When I first started investing at 18, I made mistakes that honestly could have been avoided. And most of them didn't even come from bad research. They came from social media hype, fear of missing out, and people online pushing stocks they didn't even believe in. So in today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes I made as a beginner, including how I fell for pump and dump schemes, how social media almost destroyed my portfolio, and how you can avoid the same traps. The first and biggest mistake I made was letting social media decide what I invested in. When you're new, TikTok, Instagram and YouTube feel like this massive ocean of free advice. You see creators saying things like, this penny stock will 10 times by Friday, or this AI company is the next Nvidia. When you're young, it's easy to believe. The problem is, most creators don't invest in the stocks they push. Some don't even understand the company they're talking about, and a lot of them are repeating information they've heard somewhere else without even verifying it. Social media rewards excitement, not accuracy, and excitement is exactly what beginners fall for. Pump and dump schemes were the scariest lesson I've learned. If you're not familiar, here's how they work. Influencers hype a tiny, low volume stock, which then followers buy into. The price shoots up fast, and influencers sell them for a profit. The price then crashes, and beginners like us are left holding the bag in a loss. The script always sounds the same as well. This company will revolutionize AI, or this stock is about to explode. But the reality is, most pump and dump stocks have no revenue, no profits, no real product, and sometimes no long-term future. The only reason the stock is going up is because people are shouting about it online. Once the hype dies, so does the stock. This taught me that if the only reason a stock is moving is social media, it's not investing, it's gambling. Another huge mistake I made was not understanding my own risk tolerance. When you're 18, everyone tells you the same thing. You're young, you can take more risk. But that advice isn't always true. I assumed that because I was young, I need to invest in the highest risk stocks possible. Small caps, volatile tech stocks, and speculative plays. Anything that had big potential upside. But I didn't realise how stressful volatility actually is. A minus 15% day feels horrible when you don't fully understand the investment. And a minus 30% month feels even worse. What I didn't understand at the time was that risk tolerance isn't based on age, it's based on your personality, income stability, emotional comfort, and time horizon. Some people genuinely don't care about volatility, others lose sleep over it. Once I understood my real tolerance for risk, I stopped chasing extreme volatility and started building a portfolio that felt right with me, with ETFs forming the majority of my long-term plan. Understanding your risk tolerance early saves you from a lot of panic selling. Social media makes investing look explosive. Everything is big gains, fast money, viral stocks or hype cycles. But in reality, investing shouldn't be that exciting. When I started, I chased excitement. I wanted quick wins. I wanted stocks that could explode. I wanted the thrill. But here's what I've learned. Boring investing is usually the most profitable. Slow growth, consistent deposits, holding long-term ETFs and diversification. Social media trains you to think investing needs to be dramatic, but the real success comes from the boring habits that quietly compound over years. My final mistake was not having a proper investing system. In the beginning, I copied whatever I saw online. If someone said, buy Tesla, I bought Tesla. And if someone said, this ETF is good, I bought it without question. I had no structure. Now everything I do is intentional, like I invest every month once on payday. I check my portfolio only twice in a day. I watch my ETF weightings to balance them out, and I track dividends and sector allocation. I know exactly why I buy every position. This system fits my goals, not someone else's. Once I stopped copying random strategies and built my own process, investing became easier, smoother, and way less emotional. Those were the biggest mistakes I made when I started investing at 18. Avoiding these will save you money, time and a lot of stress. Now, I want to hear from you. What was your biggest beginner mistake? Comment below, I reply to everyone. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.